Good afternoon. Today is a happy and a sad day too at ASB. Our 8th graders are graduating. They're happy. They're happy because they've been there for 9 years now and they know it's time to move on to a future. Their high schools, they're all going to different high schools with large group. This year, majority I think are going to Bishop Blanchette. And so it's a great time for them. And at the same time, they feel a little bit of loss because of the time they spent here and now moving on and not as sure themselves as they are right now. In high school they start again at the bottom of the ladder of life and make their way up again to graduation from high school. They're facing a different future than we faced, and it's a different future. There's so many challenges that I suppose at least I never had. There's a challenge of the drug scene, which I just never had. There's a challenge of being uncomfortable because not sure of the way things are in our country. There's so many people have negative feelings about what's happening in our country. And then, of course, there is a lot of awareness that there's a sadness in our nation at the present time that kids have. It's a sadness that came from COVID, I would say. Sadness that leads somewhat to depression for some. And it's sometimes hard to detect until it really shows up in a big way. But these are the kind of things they're facing. They don't have the freedom, I guess, that we had when we were kids, because they got to watch it all the time, and they've been told to do that. Where do you go? Where do you go to play? Where do you go to socialise? Things like that. Places that were safe before are not safe anymore, so I would hope that our kids have a very sound foundation to build on, that they're able to face and make their way through all the issues of the moment and find joy in living and find a lot of happiness in living and find the future filled with joy and hope and fulfilled futures, so that they can look back on their time here at ASB as saying, we had a good foundation and it set us up for a lifetime, and we thank God for that. And by the way, as you graduate from school, don't graduate from church. Bring church with you into your life. It's so important to have God with you on the journey. It makes us stronger. It makes us feel more loved, which we all need. So remember, graduate from school, but not from God. So have a great time. Good future.